saints go marching in, oh, when the saints go marching in.
It's a stadium known for its design, its noise, and a fan base so passionate. Brock, you know this firsthand. They've retired a jersey number for them. Welcome, everybody, to Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Up next, let's keep it in the NFC for this game between the New Orleans Saints and the Seattle Seahawks.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Michael Dixon with the honor of getting us started. And away we go from Lumen Field. Has this at the 6. And he's going to take this return for the guy. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Chuck will throw to get us started. Getting out to his left. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
You know, Kate, it looked to me like this one, he leaves the pocket, and this is where you're out in the schoolyard, out on the playground, and you're looking for your buddy to find that connection. Unfortunately, receiver QB, they could not find the completion that time.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Chuck working from the gun. Bails out of the pocket quick. Big gain downfield. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. Even 38 on that one. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Kamara now on 1st and 10. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Chuck now from the gun. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it. Completed over the middle. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Saints first down. Shotgun snap to Shuck. Headed out right. Taken in by Vele, right side. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Drive has kind of seemed destined for the end zone, partner. First of a few chances now to reach it. Kamara. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chase.
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Saints finish up an excellent opening series. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown.
The kicker on for the extra point.
Point after good from Smith. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Reed now to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Brought down by Julian Blackman.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. It's going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Running with Walker again. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they could be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Throwing is Darnold on 3rd down. Throw left side caught by Shaheed. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And oh, just a hair too much on that kick. The punt lands in the end zone. This one's coming out to the 20. Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
A gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move sticks.
And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. So 1st down from the 41.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Trying the air now. Here's Shop. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
13 more yards. That's another Saints 1st down.
Throwing. Shop. He rolls to his right. That's complete to Kamara on the check down. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. They are running from the gun with Kamara. And that tackle came at the last moment to save the 1st, didn't it? That sets up 3rd and short from the 37.
That's a gain of 4.
To throw. It's on target to Johnson. He got out of bounds after a small gain.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
So that connection for a 1st will bring us to the end of the 1st. It's the Saints setting the pace so far. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. It's charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Kamara running out of the gun. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Here we go, let's go.
Sharp taking the pass here. Forced out to his right. And this is going to be a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints take a 13-0 lead. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. Smith tacks on the point after. And the Saints double their lead to 14.
Seahawks nothing.
Reed now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Now Darnold on the play action. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26. They give up the gut to Walker. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
It's 3rd and 10.
On 3rd down, Walker. They'll stop him after a gain of about 3. Leaves him looking at 4th down. Michael Dixon on the punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. Secures this at the 17. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. They'll start things off with a run by Kamara. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Buying some time right. He's going to keep it this time. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
Positive yardage is positive yardage, and he gets what he can before protecting himself and getting out of bounds. But it still leaves him a little bit short of the 1st and what looked like a broken play.
And he's going to be brought down at the 42. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains. 1st down from the 42.
1st down. A gain of 3 on the play.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
It's 2nd down.
To throw, Shuck. Flushed out of the pocket. So it'll be 2nd and long coming up, and that is on the other side of our 2-minute warning. More from Lumen Fields coming right up. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He finds Bailey, working downfield here. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. 1st down from the 42. Here's a give inside to Kamara. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Devin Witherspoon there on the stop. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Now Shuck to throw. Brought in by Vela. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. Shuck now on first down. Caught by Camaro. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Offense up to the line fast. Second down, looking for options. Completed to his running back. And that short gain is enough for a new set of down. We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw again here, it's Shuck. Escapes out to the left. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. Kobe Bryant has it. And the Seahawks take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll stick with the ground game here. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and 4.
All right, I think we know what's happening. They're going to continue running it until this clock runs out. Play not developing as they'd hoped. That's a loss of yardage, Brock. 4th down coming up. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Reed now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Third quarter's going to start with a run by Walker. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Play fake, Donald. Play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the 1st down.
Here's Darnold, 1st and 10. And this time, they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
35-yard line.
Hand off to Walker from the gun. Solid work on his part. Gets 7 there. It's still 3rd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he's able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Third and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The issues this offense has been having, well, they extend well beyond 3rd down today. You can just look up that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now time's not on their side either.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's first and 10. This is Devin Neal with it. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27.
Well, that run may not have moved the chains, Kate, but it's such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
They'll run it for the first time with Audric Estime. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Manages a gain of 3 there. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
A gain of 3 on the play. And the Saints first down.
Back to throw. Shot. Hits him on the out route. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. First down from the 41.
A 28-yard gain.
They'll run now with Neal. And that's good for a gain of 5. Julian Love bringing that one to an end.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Saints first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here's Neal. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up second and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Chuck now from the gun. It's caught right side by Johnson. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. Third down coming up.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage. Trust me, tight end.
And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
They're going to run it with Neal. And his charge towards the line, it's right around 3 yards. After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. Chuck working from the gun. Flush out, and he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints push their lead further to start the half.
I have a little sense, Kate, that equipment manager is going to find a way to keep that football for this QB. Yeah, he was a dual-threat guy in college, but that's his first in the NFL using his legs.
It's no good. Flirted too far from the right upright. They don't get the PAT. Reed now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. This makes it up to the 25.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10. From the gun, Darnold. Buys time, rolling right. Darnold hit, he fumbles it. And this one kicks out of bounds. They'll keep possession, but a tough spot now after a massive loss. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's not quite over yet, but it take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Still their football, but need to make some progress here. And this is second and long. Now an inside give to Walker. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Throwing the out route complete. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
That's good for the Seahawks. First down.
Out of the gun, here's Donald. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far, brings up second down.
Second and 19 at the 48-yard line.
Donald. Throw left side caught by Shaheed. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kool-Aid McKinstry has the INT. And the Saints have it as he records the first interception of his young career.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Here's Shuck, first and 10. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Throwing, Shuck. Connects on the crosser. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
For a Saints first down.
Here we go, Shaq.
First and 10 at the 30.
Shuck's going to throw here. Rolling out to his left. Now he takes it. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Shuck. Chased out to his right. Now here he goes again. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up first and goal.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another Saints first down.
Now run by Neal. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play first and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, leaves a whole playbook wide open for you.
And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Give him 2 yards on the run, and that leaves them just inches short for third down. They run with Neal. And he's in for the touchdown. The Saints keep adding to that fourth-quarter lead. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
Reed now to kick this one away. Shaheed now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Shaheed on the return. The Seahawks take over first and 10. At the from 26-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
70 line. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Go.
Drive begins with a Walker run. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2. Call it 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Seahawks hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Come on. Set. 19, Tiger, 19.
Running with Walker again. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. And it's a pickup of 4 yards, and that gives the Seahawks the first.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's going to work it ahead for about 3. 2nd down coming up.
On 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
At the 42-yard line.
Coogan.
Here's the backup. First throw. Rolling left, buying some time. He's keeping it. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Here we go. Past the
1st
60.
and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Bill Rowe from the gun. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Taylor on the coverage.
70 Lions. Ready?
From the gun, Milrow. On the move, headed right. Now here he goes. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Go. Ready?
Walker does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards. Hate to say it, but it kind of feels like time, Brock. It might be time for this offense to get a little more one-dimensional because his ground game hasn't done anything. I mean, just look up at the scoreboard.
Or maybe the in-between is a little play action. I mean, everything they've done, unfortunately, has not worked. Not wanting to go backwards. And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Alontae Taylor has it. And the Saints will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity that looks in that close, particularly as we get through the 2nd half. But once you get, you have to finish with points.
A 6-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd.
Back to the well again, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The outcome's decided here, but we got a timeout with 2 seconds on the clock so they can think it over before their final play.
8-yard pickup.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
Has a man on target to Johnson. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. So this a win on the road for the Saints. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill, What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.